developing the new republic. It's the right thing to do.
Yep. We didn't need it for him to say that to himself. We already knew that's what he was thinking.
Just follow my lead.
Yeah, just walk like you own the place. That's what you look like if you own the place.
Keep it together, Doc.
Yeah.
You're better at this than I am.
Stop walking sketchy. Hey dude, you ride this subway often?
Thongs days, am I right?
Yeah. That'll do it. Oh look, it's beautiful out here.
Where are we going?
The disposal yards. We slip in, grab what you need, and we're back at Amnesty Housing before you know it.
She's done a good job with him. Handling him? Tickets please. You're not supposed to be here.
Follow me.
Where are we going? The pooper? Yeah, this seems safe.
Sorry.
Sorry. Barging through. Yeah. Why don't we get one of those? There's only so much train though. We can't keep this. What happens when we get to the end? This is the end. Are we gonna jump? Maybe he won't come out here though.
We're gonna jump!
Oh no. We're going a bit fast, aren't we?
Now!
Nice. I don't think that guy was gonna come out. But this is our stop. Is there much security here? I didn't realize what I was looking at until right now.
Never done anything like this before.
Exciting day, isn't it, for you? Jumped off a train. Now we're gonna scavenge a bunch of shit. I don't know what his name is, I just realized. Or hers. We were given numbers and letters, but I'm not remembering those. Unless they're C-3PO and R2-D2.
Huh?
Looks like there's no security or...
You sure we're alone?
Ships are all inoperable. No need to guard them.
Okay. Ooh. A little bug. There's a lot of them.
Elia Kane,
Elia
communications officer.
Kane. I'll just remember that.
Dr. Penn Pershing.
Well,
Is everything you need here?
this is everything he'll need.
This is perfect.
You always knew what you wanted to do.
As far back as I can remember. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I didn't really have a chance to think about it. Just the ship settling.
Just the ship
I'll keep
settling.
watch just in case.
Think we're gonna have some company. Why are there so many people here?
Keep moving.
Well, we're out. We're running, they're not. That's gotta count for something. No. Why?
Amnesty Scientist, L-52, raise your hands. You are under arrest.
Do we have backup? What's all this?
Wait,
I'm confused. Hey, dude.
Good morning, Doctor.
I can explain.
Amnesty Officer G68 has already submitted a report.
Oh, yeah? What did she say?
I
We're
wasn't
here to help you. Indoctrination by the Empire is challenging to overcome.
It was all her.
This is a mind flayer.
We found at low voltages it can be used to help soothe select traumatic memories. You'll see some pleasant colors, hear a light buzzing.
Oh, VR.
Experience a great
Nice.
sense of relief in no time at all. This will only take a moment. I'll be here when you wake up.
She brought me there.
Yeah.
It was a trap.
You were the trap dude. You were the trap dude.
She set me up. Please.
What's the deal? How come you're taking her word?
You've done the right thing.
I know this will help him.
This should offer him some relief.
You wanna zap his brain?
Do you mind if I stay? But he's a friend. I still care about him.
Is she gonna mess with the...
Yes. You're welcome to stay.
Is literally nobody overseeing this? What's going on? She's flaying him. Flaying him. What's her beef? She just likes the red biscuits, I guess. Meanwhile,
I'm bringing you to a Mandalorian covert.
I'm familiar.
he was going back here anyway.
Secret location. It will go smoother if you keep your helmet on.
Of course.
Yeah, just say all the things. You know the things. This is the way. That's all. That's basically all you have to remember. This big guy is the best. He's back. He's got the waters. And a friend. Any crocodile attacks lately?
You are an apostate, Din Djarin.
Not anymore.
No longer.
Yeah.
How do we know that it is not you who is lying?
He speaks the truth.
How do we know you're not lying?
I was witness.
I
Here's
bring proof.
here's some water. We didn't just take it from the lake back there.
We shall see.
It's got mythosaur stuff.
Din Djarin claims to have bathed in the living waters.
You got a good dunk.
I was witness. He fell into the depths and I pulled him out.
Yeah, she's been in there too. Grogu hasn't though. Shit, we should bring Grogu back. Baptize him. See? Proof.
He speaks the truth. You are redeemed.
Yeah.
This is the way.
This is the way.
And Bo-Katan Kryze, by creed, you too are redeemed.
Yeah, she went in there.
And have you removed your helmet since?
No.
No. Then you may join our covert. Welcome, Bo-Katan of Clan Kryze.
What do we do for
This
fun
is
around
the way.
This is the way.
here? Yeah, good job, dude. Good job. One of us. One of us. So that was episode 3. We took a little bit of a detour this episode. We started with Mando and Bo-Katan. And a cool fight sequence. It was really well done, you know. I guess you could say it was like the pirate sequence in the asteroids, you know. But I don't know. I liked it better. And we got Scaredy Droid falling over a few times. And then her whole palace with her throne got blown up. Where is she gonna sit now? She's got no place to sit anymore. And then, flash forward to the end of the episode, we got back to the rest of the Mandalorians. And we're like, hey, we got some water. Put it in the thing. Test it. And she's like, yeah, it's the water. She has some magical device, they can tell. It did kind of go smoky and stuff when she poured it in. And, Bo-Katan is deeply... she's still thinking about what she saw down in the lake. She did not say it to Mando or Grogu. She sort of hinted that she saw something. Mando didn't push her on it. Hey, Mando, when we were down there, did you see anything alive? You know, he didn't really push her on that whole thing. But then she sees the... Is that what it looks like? The thing on the wall? The symbol of their symbol? Is that a mythosaur? But she's holding on to that. It'll come up later. She'll mention it later at some point. But it was all high fives and back slaps at the end. You're back, yeah. And Bo-Katan, as long as you keep that helmet on, we're all good. But the main thrust of the episode, the main meat of the episode, was on Coruscant, and it was beautiful to see it. Kind of wish we'd seen more of it in the daytime, but you know, the nighttime makes it look super futuristic, so that's kind of cool. And focused on the Doctor. Now my question is, he's part of the amnesty program, right? Which is basically low level, almost like community service, sort of reintroduction into society. But yet, they let him have a TED talk in front of like 30,000 people. They all turned up to hear what he had to say about cloning. Didn't they? That wasn't a flashback, right? Because everybody was giving him. Everybody wanted a piece of his time. They were all the rich people. Remember at the start of the episode? Then he got in the taxi cab and got sent back to Warwick Central, where he can categorize things and send them off for disintegration. Anyway, there were a bunch of ex-Empire people there. And they were all talking about how, oh, it's good that the Empire's gone. We love it here. It's so much better. Well, we miss it at least in maybe little things, but not too much. Except for that one, Kane. She was shady from the outset. She was giving him the wink wink, the nudge nudge, the here's some biscuits. Don't you think we could do more for the world speech? She was grooming him, she was handling him, she was directing him. He was being naive and idealistic. He's like, we could do so much with this Imperial stuff. We could, if I continue my own research, just think what the New Republic could do with it. He's all about improving, he's big picture guy. But he's so big picture, he forgets the small details, like, can he trust the people who are around him? Is he being led into a trap? I don't think he was necessarily led into a trap in this episode, although I don't know. That's the only thing about the episode that confuses me. Whether or not this was all big setup to test his loyalty, to test that he had changed by the system. She's still with Moff Gideon. She's gotta be, right? But why? I don't know. Why is she turning up the device at the end? Won't that completely blitz his brain? Don't we need his brain? I presume he'll be okay, but they were just giving him a little tiny loop, just to make him feel a bit better. And she's like, no. It's turned up because it makes a higher pitched noise. That's how you could tell. And everybody else just took off. They're like, I'm not sticking around to watch this. Why would I? Sure, you can stay here. You're his friend. You can have access to all the controls too. They took her word over everything. Which would make sense if she was part of the sting operation. But yet she's kind of a double agent. So that's the only thing I don't really understand. I understood everything, like going to get the lab stuff, and maybe we're gonna hook up with Moff Gideon somewhere, get off this planet, start up things again. But once they were caught, maybe she was like, oh no, okay, we're caught, I'll handle it now. I'll blame him for everything, and then stay in position, and then get him the next time there's an opportunity. But, yeah. Maybe she zapped him so he wouldn't keep blabbing. It was her idea. Hers. I don't know. So yeah, that episode was called The Convert. Everybody was converting. Bo-Katan was converting. The Doc had converted and was reconverting back. He sure hated his boss though, and that droid who was asking him how he was feeling. You gotta play the game, you gotta go along with it. Sure, everything's just peachy. Why are you even asking me? Of course I love the way things are right now. My bland, featureless quarters. The lack of good I'm doing for society. Yeah, it's all great. Thanks, robot. So, yeah. That's that. That's this episode of The Mandalorian. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Come back next time for episode 4. I don't know where we'll focus next episode. We could go anywhere, basically. We could follow this story. We could follow both stories. We could have a third independent story. It's all a big mystery. But I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you next week.